guys, what's up, it's me again. So I'm gonna give you a quick tutorial on what I did on this my beautiful piece. So I start with regular bags. I mean, there's thousands of videos, but this is like my easiest and very cheap inexpensive product that you can do. So as you can see, I just add up a bunch of bags so it can make it like very thick, all my earpiece. And then once everything's done, I'll start putting it in aluminum paper so that way it can kind of like get thick. And I don't squish, try not to squish, because then it's gonna mess up the thickness of the horn. So you just want to make sure it's very thick. And then you're gonna start slowly adding some more aluminum, but at the same time you're gonna start like bending it, like as I'm doing right here. Just be very careful. And I already did one piece off camera, so I'm gonna show you guys how to attach this piece. We get another piece of paper, and we're just gonna start adding it towards a little piece. I had to unfortunately do another headband under it because it was too thin. And then what we do here, we just fold it in half and start like tightening it, kind of squishing it so it can be together. And then to tighten up, I put in some tape. Make sure it's clear, guys, very clear. And then to just kind of cover and make sure that it has very good, as like I was saying, make sure it has a very good grip on those horns, because I mean it is gonna be hanging from your head, so it might be a little bit heavy. That's why I had to add a second layer of this to make sure that it had a very tight and strong grip, as when I'm walking around or so, it won't fall down. So as of right here, I'm just slowly bending it so that way it can kind of, and then I get my mannequin and I put her on it, so that way I can start fixing the horns, make sure they're good, one is not longer than the other one. And then as I'm checking, I'm gonna start adding a little bit more off camera, more foil paper, so that way it can be like very tight. And I want it thick because I didn't want it thin horns, I want it super thick. So also that's very important, guys. You guys can do skinny horns, but me, I wanted to go like extremely all loud and make sure that those horns were nice, thick, and very strong to hold as I'm walking around or anything like that. So make sure that nothing's falling. And then if you can see, it's very thin. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add the other headband, which I completely apologize because I thought I was recording, but it didn't. So yes, just keep on adding. Right here it feels a little bit thin, so I'm gonna start adding a little bit more. And then once I'm already okay with the look that I want, the thickness, and as you can see here, I'm putting her in the mannequin and I'm just like kind of playing with it to make sure that it's nice and pointy and very nice. And I'm right here, I'm just covering the other headband that I did it off camera. I thought I was recording, but I didn't. So this is how it's gonna look, guys. Now it's ready to be painted. So in here, I'm just gonna get this regular spray paint that I just bought at the dollar. You can get anything. And then you're just gonna make sure you cover every single little detail, that nothing's popping out. And this is the final results. Now we're gonna get ready to put on some rhinestones. So this is the final look. It's nice and hold it grip. So what I'm gonna use is a hot glue gun. You guys can wear, this is my option, this is my opinion of what I wanted to do with the rhinestones. You can always do different colors or different whatever. I just thought this was kind of perfect, a little bit too plain, so I was like, let me just see what I can come up with. And I just started using different rhinestones. This is another type of rhinestones. They're a little bit smaller, so that way I can start adding towards the middle of the rhinestones and under it, like to make sure that it's gonna pop out very beautiful. And I'll just keep gluing it to make sure that it's nothing's gonna come off, you guys, because if you guys don't glue it right, I guarantee you it's gonna fall off on you while you're walking. So make sure it's nice and tight, like with the glue. Another thing I was gonna say, this paint does smell pretty bad. So what I'm doing, I'm making sure that it's very dry. Now I'm doing in zigzag motions, so that way it can kind of give it like that wet look effect, kind of like that it can stand it out a little bit. But make sure the paint is super dry before you start using some rhinestones. If not, you're gonna get paint all over your hands, your fingers, and it's not gonna look pretty, guys. So that's all I'm doing, just doing some zigzags, so make sure that it pops out even more the look. There you go. So I quickly turn off, actually took off the background so you guys can see a better look. But look at how beautiful this turned out. This looks pretty sick. And then what I did, as you would see me, I was doing zigzags with the glue gun so you can give it like that shiny look. But look how sick this looks. This is like my first piece I have ever done, and I am so excited with the finished look. I will create most likely a monster on this beautiful piece, but oh my gosh, what did you guys think? Very, very, very beautiful piece. And then I also added right here some diamonds so it won't look too plain, but this is my outcome. So you guys can take a look at it. But that's it, you guys. Thank you for watching this short video, guys. Hopefully you guys like it, and hopefully you guys get to look awesome on Halloween or whenever you guys go to parties. So this is my short, very easy tutorial. Thank you, guys.